should have had an in there. Catning, like lightning almost. My bad. Hi everybody. What's happening? I got a cat on me. I also forgot to make my post for Blue Sky, and I also realized it's not even 11 o'clock yet. So I could have done that. Welcome, 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 one and all. It's a magical miniature morning with Emmara and her cats. That's an official song for my show. What are we? This is week 4 that we just started of this wonderful program that is just me hanging out, talking, and going through my magic collection so that I can make my life easier and make decks. We started making 3 decks yesterday. Pretty excited about it. Um, can't talk about, well, I guess I can talk about them. They've been shown. Uh, anyway, I'm Emmara, goddess of thunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. This is my usually daily program where I sit here and I sort my collection of magic cards that I've accumulated in the 30 years of being on this earth. Let me bring my chat bar back over here so I can see that. That's good. Excellent. Chit chat. There we go. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. You can see my wonderful little Appa Man. He's just hanging out with me. Uh, he was my latest puppet that I had in MagicCon Atlanta. He was floating around. I didn't have him the whole entire time, so you might have seen him and not seen me. Because I was busy, so he decided to work with other people. He hung out at the Birds of Paradise booth for a while. He was a busy guy. You did a lot of work, Appa. I'm actually surprised you held up as well as you did. I was pretty excited about that. I'm always worried about anything that I build. Yeah, you might have seen me cosplaying. I've been in 2 of the MagicCon cosplay contests as Judith and Disa. My other friend, Kat, won with her Disa costume. We were double Disas. It was pretty awesome. Because not only that, she's like somebody who I've always admired as a magic creator. They were one of the first people I ever met and saw doing stuff, like cosplay wise, and just a female in the magic space at the time. Like, that wasn't as common as it is now. So, she was like one of the first. And now I'm friends with her, and it's so weird. It's wonderful. It's so weird. Um, hope everybody is having a good day. Let me just get this rolling over here. So I got that entertaining the cats. I have cat TV on. That keeps some of them under control. They just sit there and watch squirrels and birds and random things run around. Gotta keep those cats entertained. Uh, what else do I do? Oh, I'm a feature creator at Magic Cons and Magic conventions occasionally. Oh, all the time. What am I talking about? No. The only one I wasn't was Vegas last year, I think. But I've been a feature creator at all those other Magic Cons. I am a big fan of different forms of magic, just chaotic forms that make fun and interesting things happen. I'm a big fan of ungames where you can use unknown cards and use uncards as long as you can use them on spell table or if in person, people don't mind being included. Um, yeah, Plane Chase. I am the queen of Plane Chase. I brought Plane Chase back. Don't know if anybody knows that. I take credit for it all the time, and nobody stops me. And I've been doing it for like 3 years, so I'm just gonna keep with it. It was more Mooney than me. Probably more Gavin than me. But I love playing chess. It is probably my favorite thing in the world. I've made wonderful friends through playing chess, not just Magic. I love Magic. Anyway, what else do I do? Oh yeah, I'm one of your Avatar, the last Airbender ambassadors. I love Avatar. I would love to talk about Avatar. Nobody's ever on here for me to ask questions or talk about it with me. uh, I lost all my footage yesterday that I shot with Appa, so I have to redo everything. I should have woke up earlier this morning and did it, but I woke up and had Lando and Mando, and they were cuddling with me, and I was like, screw this, I'm not getting up. I got Lando in Mando, my Andos, oh my god, my Terror Tigres together. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything good today. Nothing getting done. That's not true. We're doing things right now. Da-da-da. It is also, no, yeah. I gotta vote, so can't be on here all day streaming. At some point, I have to actually go get cleaned up so I can go outside into the world. I haven't been outside into the world for a couple of days, and it's been wonderful, let me tell you. I am all for never going outside. Except for Magic Cons or conventions of like comic conventions, or maybe the store. I do like going to stores. So anyway, this is my list of cards I've been slowly putting in order. It's mostly rares and special bordered cards and things I might use for decks at some point. Legendary characters occasionally. I'm like, I could probably use him for something. Oops, I put that it was a foil. I just assumed that it was just a foil. Oh, but it made it go to 49 cents. Look at us. Let's see if we put the right one in this time. Yesterday I put the wrong one in, and then we had all sorts of issues. So what else do I do? I love miniatures. I love Warhammer. I want more Warhammer. This is my once per stream every day. Say that we need another Warhammer Universe Beyond set. Just come. Let me come and work on it. I'll finish it for you in like 5 months. I'll make all the cards. Tell you what you need to do. I'll make your 4 commander decks, and new ones. We'll reprint the old ones. I'm gonna have a Jumpstart Warhammer set that has different factions that you connect together to make Jumpstart decks. And those will have new cards that you can put in your commander decks, so then everybody's going to want to get those. And maybe we'll have unique legendaries that are in there. That would be pretty cool. Warhammer in an anime style would be pretty freaking cool. Don't see that very often. Uh, we're also going to have a base set, which is going to be like 400 cards. And that will be cards from all the factions. And then people can theme their decks and upgrade them if they want to. So then, like, the Imperium deck will add more Sisters of Battle and more Imperium. That way, if they want to take that commander deck apart and make an Imperial deck that's just the Imperium or the Astro Militarium, yeah, they can do that. That's my idea. That's what should happen. I'm gonna come and do that for you when you're ready. Just let me know. Emmara just wants to come and work on Universe Beyond sets. She doesn't really care. Just give her something that she has participated in. God, I would love a Mass Effect set. Ugh. I would love any RPG sets, I would get all up into that. Man, I could have made multiple Final Fantasy sets. Oh, Basil Strix, you birdie. Hey, here's a Warhammer card. Deny the Witch. Deny the Witch. This heresy cannot stand. They're so feisty about everything all the time. Burp. You know what? I should make a post that I'm actually on the internet. I should make a post that I'm on the internet. Sometimes I do things that I'm supposed to. Boop. Good day, little lords. Emmara's magical miniature morning. Yay. We are sorting cards into week. Ah, look, I made a post. I am a professional streamer. I'm a professional streamer gal. Yay! I'm an e-girl. Woo! Da 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 da. Sorry. I'm just like, what am I writing in this message? I don't know. Words? Do you know words? I do not know words. I like to think that there's like a whole entire group of people who hashtag MTG, and then they get there and they're like, this isn't the MTG we want, and this is a bunch of nerd stuff. I'm like, hey, it is a bunch of nerd stuff. We got you. I almost put the wrong... I had too many D's in my own name. I have too many letters that are all the same or next to each other. And it always likes to tell me that my name's not real. I'm like, my name is real. Don't tell me what's real and what's not real. Sometimes I do know that. I think I'm funny. Anyway, let's go over here. So I've been playing Magic for a long time. I like to talk about my Magic-ing every once in a while. I don't know. I have a morning show that I talk for hours and hours and hours. We go over the same stories all the time, just in case somebody didn't hear my interesting world that I live in. I don't live in that interesting of a world. This is not super exciting. It mainly involves just like petting cats and making puppets and costumes and not getting paid to do any of those things. Lavalanche. I just like the word lavalanche. It's fun to say. Okay, so we still don't have a good warm legendary. And that kind of bothers me. I mean, we have a couple warm. We have one that's green, which he's just green. And a good portion of worms are Golgari. At least the bigger, nastier ones that do cool stuff. I mean, there's some green ones that are pretty cool, but mono green. But there are also worms that are just black, so you can't use any of those, like Massacre Worm. So we need a worm legendary wizards. I know you're listening right now, Gavin or Blake. You were getting ready to host your magic program, and you were like, you know what? We better check in on this ambassador. Let's see what she's got to say. And then they're going to be like, wow, she came up with such brilliant ideas. She has no education and is dumb, but hey, she knows her magic. Let's hire her. Let's mine her for ideas, and then we'll hollow her out and throw her out into the ether. That's fine. I'll give you all my ideas. I'll start writing them down for you right now. Ooh, this guy's fun for what I'm building right now. I'm building a Toph deck, and Rubble Hulk is pretty cool. Equal to the number of lands I control for 6 mana. But Blood Rush, I can discard Rebel Hulk, and target attacking creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of lands. It's not as cool as I was reading it. I'm like, wait a second. This isn't as cool. And these worms are not nearly as cool as giant monstrous worms that look like dragons. So we're on week 4 of this nonsense. So I make a lot of Magic decks as a Magic content creator, and I replay a lot of games of Magic, so like I get very bored very fast. That's my one downfall with things. I think that's why I have to have hobbies that have lots of information to take in. Like Magic is an overabundance of information, so it just keeps me okay, I guess. Keeps me normal, like a normal person. But if you tell me to start talking to me about something I'm not interested, I just goes in and out. Even though I do keep useless facts for everything. I never know when I might have to talk to a normal person about normal things, so I'm like, I guess I should know some normal stuff. Like, I know enough normal stuff to have that person just continue the conversation. Like, yes, a little bit of information about this thing. Like, I know about it. Oh, you know about this thing. Let me talk about this. And I'm like, yes, you do that. Save myself. Drowning in a place. Anyone. I don't think I can save myself. This used to be a big card back in the day. It used to be worth a whole bunch of money. I remember when I got my first one, I think it was Iconic Masters, or maybe it was 25th anniversary, or 20th, yeah. Was that what it was called? 25th anniversary Masters? I don't remember. I just know it had a symbol that was the 25. Was that a set? I don't know. It happened so long ago. I don't know. Look at this 7th edition Call of the Wild. What the what? It looks so weird. The art is fun though. From Braum. Above the sky. don't think I can save myself. Collector Oof? I love Collector Oof. Other people don't like Collector Oof. I like Collector Oof though. How is everybody doing this morning? I appreciate anybody who's lurking or hanging out. It's lonely here sometimes. I don't really care because I'm doing something I want to do, and that is what content creation should be doing. Doing things that you actually enjoy, so you're not just faking whatever you're doing. I love necrotic sliver. It's the best sliver that's ever existed, and I've never seen it ever before. Sorry. That's what I feel like sometimes. And I'm just like, why? Why are you so excited about that? And how are you so excited about it? I don't know. I don't get excited about it. I get excited about things, but I don't have the ability to show it. Is that a thing? Don't have the ability to show it. That's not completely true though, because if I go to like medieval times, oh yeah, I get into that. I'm yelling, I'm screaming, I'm like, yeah! Get to watch knights hit each other with things. How cool is that? I always have to cheer for my knight. They gave me the flower last time. I felt pretty special. I didn't think they would hand me the flower, because I'm a weirdo. Not everybody appreciates me. I wrote out my interest in the upcoming Magic sets. I probably just wrote a bunch of nonsense, so I apologize, my handlers. But I figured I should probably write what my plans are for all the sets that are coming up, since there's so many of them. And some of them I don't actually have super interest in, so like I don't want to take away from somebody else getting to be an ambassador because I want to be on everything or something. I don't know. That's like if somebody else has that excitement and that love for that, I want them to be the person doing it, not me. Like that's my theory on things, but that's not what we're all here for. Not all of us have good intentions. Not all of us want to expand the community. We just want to expand ourselves. I don't know. That's a whole thing, and I won't get into it. There's always things that go on behind the scenes of everything. Yeah. You gotta love it. Anyway, ads will be starting in 5 minutes. I appreciate anybody who does sit through the ads, as this is kind of my job right now. There was not anything new to do that I can do. That is the big thing, is having something that I can actually do. And like I can't do things for, I mean, once my back seizes up, I will just go down. Well, I won't even have a choice about it. The muscles will just cause me to have to sit down or lay down or just fall over, I guess. Which would be the next thing I would do if I did not have a choice. I don't know. So, like this, I can get up, move around, do things, and I'm doing something I enjoy. Or this, my nerddom is, I've lived all of these things. I love them. They're things that brought me joy, and like if I can introduce people to them, and they get to enjoy those things for the first time and be like, this is awesome. Or maybe they hate it, and then they hate me for the rest of my life. But most of the time, when I introduce people to things, they enjoy them because I don't know. I usually have. I guess I do get excited about things. Like I get excited. I'm excited right now as I'm talking about Magic. I love Magic. I've taught so many people how to play Magic, and I've caused so many people to play Magic. I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize to your wallets. I apologize for everything I've done to you. uh, I gotta. Oh, is it my? No, it's my brother's birthday tomorrow. I was gonna say I gotta call my brother tomorrow, and I gotta send him a gift. I don't know what he has. That's one of the things. I never know what he's bought already. He's like me in some ways. I love my brother. I miss him a lot. It's been 23 years since he left. And I've seen him like 8 times, maybe. That's what it feels like, anyway. And he lives in Texas. I want to go to Texas. I would like to meet my nieces and nephews. Never met my niece that got born last year. Some point. Maybe when I go to Vegas. I'm driving to Vegas next year, so maybe I'll stop in Texas and drive down. Oh my god, driving through Colorado is surreal looking. It looks like somebody just painted mountains and they're not real. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's like, I don't think I smoked that much. I was like, I don't know. I was like, this is freaky. Yeah, this is an original Secura Tri-Builders. These are all my original Secura Tri-Builders. I think these are actually from my deck. I was playing during that time. I was playing 79 cents. What are we listening to? I like this. Sometimes we get new music on and I'm like, what is this? I'm in a ethereal, epic-y music mood today. She makes me happy. Where's Emmara going? Emmara is bringing this back up because apparently she just closed it down. She was like, she doesn't need to see this. And apparently I'm talking about myself in a complete... it's break time. Okay, I'm gonna go cat break. I'm gonna go make sure the dog didn't do anything dumb. And apparently I can't type right. Papa. Hey, good boy. I didn't know you were back here. Yeah, that's exciting for me. I'm glad to see that you're not doing anything you're not supposed to be doing. So that's pretty cool. This is a lot of poop. Let's go this way. It's Barbie. Barbie. Oh my god, look at that. That was good timing. Couldn't time that any better. Nobody's even here to be impressed by my awesome timing. Welcome back, everybody. I just emptied the robot and drank some energy drink and pet some cats. Checked on dog. Dog followed me around. That was not as exciting. I don't understand. Why do dogs need to be up your butt? Like, up your butt. Okay, we should have shook this before. We were going to do some painting, but instead, let's talk. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Thanks for sitting through the break. I appreciate it. I'm Emmara, goddess of blunder. I am a Magic the Gathering content creator. Occasionally, you might see me playing video games or painting miniatures or doing other things, but I love my Magic the Gathering. I love all my nerdiums. Nerdiums. Oh my god, if we ever do Star Wars, I will Star Wars all over this. If Star Wars ever gets announced, I will be all up in that. I will do everything possible in my existence to become a Star Wars ambassador. But you know what else I am an Avatar: The Last Airbender ambassador, though. I am very excited about this set. Like, I got really excited about it when I saw the Aang, and I was like, oh, sweet, I'm going to build a 5-color Aang, obviously. I don't have one, so I can't, but we will. It's on my list of things to do. We are building a couple other decks, though, so I'm pretty excited about that. But there's so much stuff to add to my other decks, so I'm like, yeah. So not only is it a set that I'm getting to enjoy the story of Avatar again and get to see it in a different form through Magic cards and through Magic art, but I also get to, like, I don't know, I get very excited about silly things. Like, there's a couple cards that definitely are references to Magic cards, like the Ascensions, and I really like that. It's a little nod to Magic and to the. I mean, if you're not into Avatar, you don't know about Avatar. Like, there's little nods to Magic things that'll make you go, oh, that's pretty cool. But also, it might make you interested in going and checking out Avatar, which you should. Like, it's really good. It's not just for kids. It's not a. I don't know. It's so weird because so many like kids programs are definitely for adults as well. Like, and I think sometimes adults don't give things a chance because they don't want to not be cool. But I think this new generation, like, you grew up on anime, you grew up on all this stuff, so like these things are normal to you. Whereas like my parents' generation are like, we don't watch cartoons, we're old people, and I'm like, you're like 40. Well, that was like 20 years ago, but I was like, what are you talking about? It makes no sense. This is Barbie. She's wonderful. She's the office cat. Yeah, she's my little baby girl. She's my red right hand. Yeah. Whereas Lando and Mando are my little murderous twosome. I have my little special assassin right here. Yeah. Who's just effing all my own stuff up. She's just like, I don't work for you anymore. I love you, baby girl. She was a stray. Apparently she put a lot of spaces in there. It still came up. Doubling chant, you're dumb. I can't use you in Commander. I guess maybe someday you'll be good in. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, if you, yeah. I guess you could really wreck somebody with this thing in, like, a different format. Depending on what you're playing. apparently I have a whole bunch of these. This person got 2 foxes and 2 rhinos. What else? Was it a bug? Is it a wasp? There's a hornet queen. Hornet queen was a big thing back in my day. I love that I'm so that I don't know. There's a lot of us old magic boomers, I guess they call us, that we've been playing the game for such a long time, and we're always just like, yeah, back in my day. But you know what? I got to that point in my life, so as an old crone, I am gonna just milk it and say that all the time. Back in my day, I used to get burnt with my mana if I didn't spend it all. Now, you kids, you just spend your mana and you don't get punished for it. uh, I People really miss out on this program. Why is this druid repository so? So whenever a creature you control attacks, put a charge counter, and then you can just remove. Oh, okay. I could see where that could be pretty cool for 3 mana too. Okay. I realized it was over $5, and I was like, well, there's probably a reason. I was like, I didn't really read it. There was a lot of words on it. Oh my gosh. I feel like we've been doing this for 4 weeks. Oh wait, we have been. You know, I just trail off whenever I'm introducing myself. Like, we got stuck on a tangent and went somewhere else. I don't know where we went. We just went on a journey, but we're back. And I am also a cosplayer. I've been 5 different things at Magic Cons. And Agatha, I think I was like 3 times. Actually, I might have did Agatha a 4th time, because I might have just brought her with me to the one convention. When I went to Command Fest, I was Agatha for their costume contest, and I had made a ginger brute and won most creative. I was like, yay! I've never won anything. I was like, that's super cool. I was like, yeah. I don't announce that it happened very often, but it did happen, and that was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't like a giant costume contest or anything, but still pretty cool. Something I can say I did. I was in the MagicCon costume contest twice. Once as Judith, and then Disa, and then I had my Tarmogoyf, or my Pyrogoyf, Tamara Goyf, and she was with me. And my friend Kat won, and she was also Disa. We were double Disas. We got pictures of each other in our Disa costumes doing the Spider-Man thing. She's so cool. She's one of my favorite people. Anyway, what are we doing? We are slowly adding my magic collection to the internet. So I know what I have, so I can trade, I'm putting everything in order as I go, so at least I have them by color and rarity, so I can find things faster. So I can not take as long building decks. Like, that's one of the biggest problems I have, is I don't have a lot of time to like do extra things, like search for cards when I would like to be doing other things that I enjoy doing that I would like to not waste my life doing. So that is why we're doing this. Like, I'm building 5 decks right now. 2 of them I can't talk about yet. Oh, I might be able to, though. I haven't gone to see what was spoiled yet. I have to keep checking to see what's been spoiled to see if I can talk about my decks I'm building. 3 of them I can talk about. I'm building a Zula, obviously. I mean, she's a Grixis princess. I'm a Grixis princess. I have to celebrate my Grixis princesses. And she's actually a Grixis princess. The original Grixis princess is Marchesa. That's not completely true, but she's my Grixis princess. She's the Grixis queen, though, now. What? I hope everybody is having a good day. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. I know it is hard to do sometimes. I occasionally don't do it myself. This is kind of just me reminding myself to also do that. I do have to cut the show short today. I mean, not anytime right now, but I do have to go vote. So I do have to go out into the world as much as I don't want to. They changed my polling place, so now I gotta go further to go vote, which is stupid. I used to be able to just walk across the street to the church across the street. As much as I hate going in a church, at least it was right across the street. Didn't feel like I had to get as fancy. Didn't have to put as many clothes on. I don't know what that means. I guess I probably had the same amount of clothes on that I would normally have on, no matter where I was going. Except for probably maybe a hat or gloves. I guess if it was really cold. I'm just talking nonsense. Devoted Druid actually goes infinite. Infinite. You want all the manas in the world? I think you need 3 things. Because you have to have something that gets -1, -1 counters, which I think you need an Undying. No, is it Undying or is it the other one? Persist. So they come back with a counter. And then she eats the -1 counter. You sacrifice the creature, it comes back again. She eats the counter. So usually you use something like Ashnod's Altar. So you're sacking that creature and getting 2 more mana off of that as well. I mean, you need something to do with all this mana, but I mean, obviously you probably thought about that if you've already involved 3 cards in your deck to do this combo. So I would hope you put something in there to finish everybody off. I love it when somebody gets to a point where they're just like, I can't do anything. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do anything? Like, you have half a deck left. Like, there's no way for you to win at all? That seems like a problem. That seems like you may have made a mistake. Hypergenesis has some cool art. Runs by spears there. That's classic. Magic artist right there. I love magic art. Magic art is actually how I got into magic. It makes me happy. I am always a fan of getting to see new magic art. But like I said, like Universes Beyond and getting to see magic artists do other things that I love makes me so happy. The Avatar art is amazing. It makes me happy. They caught a lot of moments and things that I like. Second, that I heard that Chris Mooney was on the team in charge of it, I was just like, okay. Okay. I don't have to worry about this set at all. I didn't really have any worries about it anyway. I was like, from the things I had seen, I was like, oh, this looks very flavorful. It looks very much like Avatar. I was like, the cards feel like the characters. I was like, I can get behind this. I am all in. uh, my story of actually my first times watching Avatar, my first experience with it, I had hurt myself at the work. My wrist had snapped, and Walmart doesn't let you work at all if you have anything wrong because they don't want to get in trouble or anything. So they won't even put you in like to answer phones or something stupid. So I was off for like 6 to 8 weeks. I don't remember exactly. I was playing a stupid MMO that was out that I won't mention, that I spent like 4 years of my life playing, and that's all I did. But I was also, we had just gotten a kitten. I was not a cat fan. I had had a cat with my ex. I was a jerk, and Heather got rid of her cats when she moved in with me, which I still regret to this day. I feel like a monster every time I think about it. Anyway, um, they did go to my family members, and they were taken care of for the rest of their life, but Heather never got to see them again, and that makes me feel absolutely terrible because I can't imagine giving up my cats for anybody. I still try to make up for it. Anyway, I, I was like, okay, fine, we can have a cat. I was like, you're super sad. I feel terrible about what I did. I don't know why we didn't just get our cats back. I don't know why that never became a thing that we discussed. Anyway, I'm just there thinking about it. I'm like, why did we not do that? Anyway, um, we got a little kitten. His name was Fuzz. He had already been named. There was Fuzz and Buzz. They were kittens. They both looked like each other. They're like little Maine Coon, little tiger stripers. And Heather was at work most of the day for her shifts for like 9 hours a day. So, and then occasionally she went out with friends or went to her other job that she was working. So sometimes I didn't see her. Like she still worked at her other job just because she got great insurance there. So it wasn't worth quitting. So she still had to work part time there to get the good insurance. Ah, America. Works wonderfully. Everything. I just realized I was in the middle of writing a message over here. I did not. I shall. Cats. Stitch is funny. Heather is watching two cats for her friends, and one of them is named Stitch, and he has big, floofy paws. He's white and black, and he's got big pink beans. Look at those beans. I shall eat these cookies. Oh my god, these cookies are delicious. There's these maple cream cookies from Trader Joe's that Heather picked up when she went there, and I was like, I was like, why are these hiding up here? I was like, what are these cookies up here? The cookie monster in me kicked in, and I was like, cookies, where are the cookies? I was like, cookies, I smell cookies, and I was like, ooh, cookies. And then I found them, and I tried them, and they were magnificent. And then I was in the other room, and I was like, did you hide these cookies? And she's like, I didn't hide these cookies. I was like, they seem very hidden. But anyway, they were delicious. Okay, wrote messages, did those things. Good lord. That just fried my brain holes. That's not a good deal. It's so feisty. Like, what is this? This is terrible. That's me. I sent this email. I should not send email. Anyone remember off the top of the head? November 7th is the embargo was lifted, so that's my guess. Oh my gosh, you people just go read the emails. There's emails that literally tell us the things we need to know. I read the email like 20 times because I'm always afraid that I'm going to do the wrong things. Read your emails. Sorry. Werewolf Pack Leader. Sometimes I get feisty. It's just crazy to me sometimes. I'm always paranoid I'm going to do the wrong thing, or say the wrong thing, or post something at the wrong time. So I'm always just like, must read all these emails 22 times. Oh, I'm about to do this thing. I better reread these emails again. I mean, I don't suggest that anybody do that. It's not great fun, but like, this is one of my favorite arts in Magic. We'll get over to it in a second. Anyway, it's just so silly to me. I don't know, maybe it's weird. My parents' generation, all weird and insane. My generation, a bunch of children. We all act like a bunch of children. And then there's the next generation. I don't know what's going on. They had it too easy, I guess. I don't know. Is that what old people say? That sounded like a very old person thing that somebody old would say. They had it too easy. Get off my lawn, you kids. No, sometimes it just feels like they don't think everything through about the consequences of things. And then something happens and they're like, why did this happen? I was like, because you didn't pay attention to what you were doing. And you didn't think about what was going to happen. Probably. I'm so feisty. I don't know. As my Mr. Fantastic brain, I'm just constantly always overthinking everything, so that's my problem. Is that I have the consequences to everything and what might happen in my brain. And I hate it. One of my least favorite things in my existence is that I cannot shut my brain off. Being manic and bipolar, well, they're both the same thing. I was diagnosed as extreme bipolar disorder. I was like, oh, that sounds delicious. Does that mean I'm awesome? Does that mean my mom was pounding Tylenol? Yes, we will mock you for the rest of your existences, people. Because that's nonsense. I fell asleep again in the middle of doing this last night. I guess that's so dumb. Like, I just want to play video games at nighttime, and like my brain just is like, no, you're not playing video games. I'm like, but I want to. This is like, you're not going to. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll fall asleep now. So, occasionally, on the Magical Miniature morning show here, occasionally we paint miniatures. That's the thing that happens occasionally, from time to time. I don't know if I finished this guy. I don't know why these guys are out, to tell you the truth. I don't know if maybe I just didn't put them back yesterday. Could have been what happened. So this is my death guard. I love my death guard. They make me happy. They're my little slimy boys. I was gifted these wonderful, wonderful slimy boys by my friend Ryan, who I appreciate this so much because this has given me so much to do to keep my mind off of all the other terrible things going on in my life. uh, dun, 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 dun. This is what happens is I usually just throw myself into my hobbies when things are not the best. That is always how it's been. Before I came out as trans, I basically just kind of I don't know. It wasn't fun. It was not a fun time. Didn't want anybody to know because I had heard bad things about trans people, and I only heard I was like, what's wrong with me? But all you hear is the negative things from people who don't actually know anything real besides the things that they saw on television shows. That was how things were back in my day. Like, I don't want anybody to have to go through the nonsense that I had to go through and not get to be themselves. Spent so much time living in other universes. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we're getting real on this show. No, I don't really care. I'll talk about things all day. There are things that need to be talked about. I don't know. I think a lot of people don't understand trans people, which makes them scared of them. And then the things they hear from people who are uneducated, but they're in positions of power, so they must be smart and you should listen to them. I don't know. That's what the peasant people have always believed. I don't know. I always wondered, I was like, do you think you're gonna become rich like these people? And become their friends? Like, what are you getting out of this deal? What do you think is happening? You don't think. Sometimes I just wonder, people. I feel like humanity did not catch up mentally to where technology in the world is science wise. We're still rocking out the mentalities of our ancestors still. We haven't caught up. We still are okay having kings and queens rule over us and tell us what to do. And putting dumb people in charge of things. Dumb people. I don't know. I've had so many bosses in my life, and most of them I had to train, which baffles my brain all the time. I used to get so bad. Like I put in like the last time I put in for the job, I was told I didn't get the job because I don't tell people what to do enough. Because usually I'll just go do the thing that I know I don't want messed up. Like I was in charge of the unloading teams for a couple of years, and yeah, I would just go do the projects that I knew I didn't want to have redone. I don't know. I knew what my workers were capable of and who would mess things up and who would make me have to do more work. I'm like, why do more work if I can just do this and not have to worry about it? So that was my downfall. I didn't believe in my team, and I still don't believe in them. Oh my god, they were useless. I by the time I had left, they were all fired. I just it wasn't even me who was making the decision to fire them. Most of them were pretty. I did make all of them play World of Warcraft though. I wanted something to talk about with these people. I was like, oh, I have to work with them for 8 hours a day. They're so boring. It's like they do play video games. I was like, I wonder if I can make them play this game. And I succeeded. I made the almost the whole entire team play. The only person I didn't get to play was this angry guy named Mark. Oh my god, he was so angry. And he would get so mad because all we would do would talk about the game for hours and hours and hours. And then we would go home and play it with each other for hours and hours and hours. Thanks for sitting through the break. I will be right back. Gonna go check out the kitty cats. Kitty check. Oops. I am writing kitty check way over here. That is not where we want to write kitty check. Kitty check. Kitty check. got distracted. I didn't get distracted. I realized that the cats did not get their food this morning before my partner left. I don't usually pay attention to those food dishes, but I was walking by and I was like, "Ooh, cats! I'm gonna pet them." And then I was like, "Oh, you guys don't have food." I was like, "You had a little bit of food, but there wasn't enough food that the cats thought that there was enough food." Welcome to my magical miniature morning, where I sit and I paint miniatures. I talk about magic. I talk about my hobbies. I do the things I want to do, because that is the most important thing about content creation, is doing those things you love. Because people can tell if you love the things that you do. Otherwise, it's just so fake. I don't like this song. It just keeps repeating the same thing over and over again. I'm not a fan of songs that are repetitive. Like, if there's a point to it, there's no point to this. She's like, I'm just gonna keep. She's like, watch me just repeat this 20 million times. 20 million times. I don't like this song. Get it out of here. This sounds very gothy. Black bile. Sounds creepy. What a bunch of creepsters. I love it. How did that end up with that color? When did I even have that color out that could have happened? Huh. That's interesting. Sitting here looking at this, I'm like, I don't know how that could have happened. Like, this color wouldn't have been a color that I would have been using on them. And I only do all one color at the same time, so I would have never used this color. I wonder if I just spilled paint somewhere. Questions. What did I do? That is a question I ask a lot, actually. What have I done? What is this problem that I have caused now? I get yelled at a lot. That's a question I do have to actually ask all the time. Like, what else did I do? What are you yelling at me for now? Anyway, what is happening, everybody? I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. Welcome to my little program where I play Magic occasionally. Occasionally I play video games. Occasionally I paint miniatures. Most mornings, though, we are on the Mox Field, entering my Magic collection into the Mox Field, so I can trade, sell, know what I have, and put my collection in order as I go. I love Moxfield. I'm not sponsored or anything, but it's made my life much easier. It is one of my favorite things. And I don't need to be sponsored by the things I like. I will tell you about the things I like. That's always my whole entire thing. I need to... If I don't like something, I definitely could not be sponsored by it. or that if I just didn't care. Like it's not something that interests me, or it's not something I use. Like, I want to make sure that I use the things that I do. Like, I love Quiver Time. Quiver Time has been very good to me. They have always been awesome to the community, and I am a Quiver Time ambassador. I do love Quiver Time. Quiver Time, like, my quivers have made it so I don't have to be panicky about my cards and traveling with them. And I do a lot of traveling with my cards. And when I'm traveling with the amounts of money worth of cards, having them safe is important. Apparently, I broke off into a Quiver Time commercial, which is fine. I love Quiver Time. I love Moxfield. What else do I love? I love Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's sponsored me, man. Beaver Man. I will go to conventions just to stop at Buc-ee's, and I will advertise the crap. I'll be like, magic people, are you driving? Stop at Buc-ee's. What? Buc-ee's. Pew, 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 pew. I very much love Buc-ee's. I would give my soul for Buc-ee's. God, I would kill for a brisket sandwich right now. Ugh. Don't kill for a brisket sandwich. That's not something to go to jail for. Even though it does sound delicious. So we have been also painting my Death Guard forever. That's not true. We built them all. I mean, since we came back from Atlanta, we built a lot of miniatures. I'm like sitting here thinking, like, oh my god. And we've been painting lots of miniatures as well. And it always seems like it's taking me a long time, but I am painting a lot of guys, and I do all one color. Like, I don't just finish a guy and then go to the next guy. I do all that color until I'm done with that, and then I go to the next color. So, it does look like it takes longer, but this is how I've always done it. I have to have some kind of structure, even though I bounce around on models all the time, so I just have to make sure I'm not actually forgetting areas. Like, I did almost forget these little vents. I always miss stuff eventually. I mean, it's gonna happen. Why don't we have another Warhammer set yet, Wizards? I know I already did my once per a video, but I love Warhammer. I want more Magic Warhammer. Lots of people want more Magic Warhammer. Lots of Magic people started Warhammer because they Magic or set, and a whole bunch of Warhammer people started Magic because of that set. So why not bring in more people? Why not get them excited by new decks and Jumpstart and my base set that I'm also making? If you let me do all the things I want to do. Like, why do we put up with this girl? She harasses us at every con. Always trying to get more plane chase all the time out of us. No plane chase for you, girl. You don't need more plane chase. I need more plane chase. You don't understand. Man, I would take plane chase in every set. Some people don't care for plane chase and they just threw the cards aside. When that set was out, happened a lot at like Magicon. I would just find the plane chase cards just thrown aside from the starter or from the commander decks that people had bought. And I was like, why? I mean, they might already have them, some of them, but what the what? This is really cool. What's your dealio? You think you're cooler than plane chase? Let me tell you, bub. I'm gonna go Wolverine on you. And don't talk bad about plane chase, or I'll punch you. Punch you so many times. Man, my poor partner. I sleep punch occasionally, and sleep kick, and sleep talk, and I dream very lucidly, and sometimes my brain don't shut off all the way. So I do things in the real world. While sleeping. And sometimes I get dangerous. A lot of times my dreams are violent. A lot of times they are very violent. oh my, oh my god! I just got scared to death by Appa. Appa, you creep! You wonderful, beautiful creep! Oh my god, that that was so stupid. So many times I've thought that he's my cat, Falcor. Like, he looks like Falcor. But then, he looks like a giant crazy Muppet. when he's, like, right next to your face. I'm like, ah, giant Muppet. That's how I know I'm eventually going. As a giant Muppet is gonna kill me. Just somebody in a mascot suit of some sort. Or a furry suit. I know how I'm going. Okay. I don't know if I finished this guy. I feel like I didn't. He's got a lot of spots that look like I missed them. I don't know. The decayed flesh needs to be fleshed out. So, we're going to go back to the box field. We did some painting. I do believe this guy is done. We're getting there. Oh my god, we still have some vehicles, though, we need to do. I don't know if this guy is finished. He looks like he's finished. I feel like I did finish him yesterday. Sometimes I don't put things aside afterwards and then remember what I did. Oh, we missed spots on him anyway. Okay, we'll do him later. We will shake this up, though, so that it's ready for the next time we paint. Shaky, 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 shaky. I have a Corn Berserker just hanging out over here with these Death Guard. Actually, there's a whole entire Chaos retinue hanging out over here. So, we're going to continue on here. What are we doing? Moxmail. Pew, pew, pew. My music tastes are weird sometimes. I was working my way back through all of Coheed and Cambria's CDs from the beginning. That was one of the things I was doing. I'm reliving them. God, I hate oozes. There's certain monsters that Emmara does not enjoy, and oozes are one of them. Not a fan. You know what Avatar doesn't have? Oozes. And that is why Avatar is better than so many things. God, I hate oozes. This was my original Dryad Arbor. I just thought it was really pretty, so I kept it. And it is really pretty. I guess I just never even saw the Dryads in there. I don't know how. I guess I just saw trees and didn't actually see their forms. I love magic art. So often I'm like, look at this cool thing I didn't notice. Like, this card has been out for decades. Oh, Eldritch Moon. So I missed the original Innistrad. I was very excited that I got to be an ambassador for the remaster of Innistrad, though, because then I got to experience it. And cards that I missed. So I was pretty excited about that. I love my monster stuff. I love my horror. I love my psycho killers. Revised. This was my revised channel. I think this might have been one of my originals. I loved the artwork. I remember. I feel like it would have been like my second batch of cards I bought, because I feel like everything I bought first the first thing of magic cards I bought was like 10 magic cards, and they were like all black cards because they had the coolest artwork. I was like, look at this cool pentagram, devil, Hellfire Club. When the hell does Stranger Things season 5 come out? Or whatever the hell season it is now. I don't even know anymore. And they're really pushing like merchandise and things. Like I got trapped at Target the other day because my partner wanted to go visit her friend at rehab, and that sounded not fun. Because otherwise, I was just gonna sit in the car, which was also not gonna be fun. We had just gone through some stuff, and I really didn't just want to sit there in the car. So instead, I was like, I'm going to go to Target and be annoyed by people. Oh my gosh, people do such dumb things. I just sit there and I'm like, ugh. Our Target is weird. Like, it's in the Ritchie area of Buffalo. Like, it's right outside of Buffalo. Like, 10, 15 minutes. But it's where all the football players, the Buffalo Bills, live and stuff. So you got all the people who have Ritchie businesses because of the Ritchie people in the area. And then, so like, our target is just a bunch of moms in athletic wear with their perfect hair and their bleach blonde perfect hair, and then all their faces look the same because they've all had plastic surgery. That's one group of, and they're all mean and feisty, and they're loud, and they're not the nicest people. I've had issues with people at that Target. I always have issues with people. For some reason, people are very boisterous there. I'm just like, I try to stay away from people. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to hear what they're talking about. My one problem is I do hear and absorb everything around me, and I don't want to. But I'm just constantly like, what's happening? Being bipolar is good times. It's not good times. It's pretty horrible sometimes. This has such creepy artwork. Emrakul Evangel. This guy is like half mutated. This had a lot of fun art. I know a lot of people didn't like the cosmic horror art and stuff for Innistrad. And then we went back to Innistrad and we went full classic monsters again. But I don't know. I kind of liked the cosmic horror thing, but now we can do the cosmic horror thing with Volgavoth and Duskmourn. So I say we just let classic universal kind of monsters hang out over at Innistrad. Let's go further into Innistrad. We haven't been everywhere. These are whole entire worlds. At least that's how I've always understood Magic planes. That they're whole entire worlds. So, like, there's continents. There's other places. Like, not every place is the same. Like, so it's just like, ugh. I want to see more places. The internet is weird. I don't like the internet. Oh, did they finally show that? That's wonderful. Ah, man, they showed some of the secret layer cards. One of them is pretty super awesome. It's a thespian stage. That's pretty cool. So at MagicCon Atlanta, oh my god, sorry, I'm so tired. I'm always so tired. I almost just went right back to bed. I was like, I was like, I really shouldn't. I was like, it's almost freaking nighttime, or it's almost time to actually stream. I was like, I probably shouldn't just go lay down again. But I was cuddling with Lando and Mando. I was like, I fell back to sleep for like 50 minutes, which I didn't mean to do. I was like, well, I was like, I probably should get up. I was like, if I close my eyes again and start petting Lando, I'm going right back to sleep. Lando is my happy place. Like, I just sit there and I pet his belly, and he sits there and purrs, and I fall asleep, he falls asleep. I'm just sit there and hold him. He's so soft. He's so soft. He's soft. Eternal witness. Boop. Man, I was really excited. Heather told me the creature feature was coming to Buffalo. That wasn't true. It was just a Halloween contest that said creature feature was the theme of their costume party, not the actual band. Zuri, why are you taking so long? We've almost not finished a second box. Actually, the second box is almost finished. That's not true. We are getting there. Okay, I don't like whatever the hell we're listening to. Nope. You did a bad job. You're fired. Not all music is for everyone. There's certain, I don't know, like, especially, like, I'm really super into industrial music sometimes. Slipknot is one of my favorite bands. Like, I like the banging and the clanging, and it makes my brain not think as much. It's what my brain sounds like. Man, Gaia's Revenge is really cool. Never see it. It's 7 mana, which is ridiculous. But it can't be countered. It has haste. Can't be the target of non-green spells or abilities from non-green sources, and it has an 8/5. It's just cool. When he was in Standard, nobody used him either. I thought he was cool. You know, I was really super into this music, and then something happened. It changed. And now I'm like, I don't know if I like it as much. I don't like change. Maybe I do like it. I don't know. It's our wonderful noodle mommy. Noodle mommy eating everybody. Noodle mommy doesn't get eaten. Noodle mommy eats people. So, what do we got going on? This weekend we have a non-fundraiser for Megan Infinitoken. Our wonderful friend Megan got injured while she was in Atlanta and incurred some bills for our wonderful healthcare system that kind of suck. So we wanted to help our friend out so that they did not lose all their profits from playing with are coming to Magic Con. So we just want to help them out, so to pay for those things. Uh, we appreciate our friends. Megan has always been good to us. This is insane. Why is this $29? Each player searches their library for 2 basic land cards, puts them onto the battlefield, and shuffles their library. It's actually kind of fun. And it costs 1 less to cast for each opponent you have. So most likely I'm paying 3 mana for a 4/4 that gives everybody 2 more lands. I'm putting this in. Ugh. Do I put that in there? Yeah. And it's an avatar? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. That's exciting. Okay. Sorry. I got excited. I'm still looking for a couple cards for my decks for my theme decks for Avatar. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, what cool cards can I find that fit the Avatar universe? So I'm weird like that. I want to make sure that I like to theme things, and there are some Magic cards that can fit in the Avatar world, so that I can fill in some of the gaps and weaknesses that my decks have. But I want to keep them on theme. Like I used like space lands instead when I was upgrading Warhammer. I used the dual lands from Unfinity. So I was like, yeah, this is some world in Warhammer. There's millions of worlds in Warhammer. This could be any of them. Like, this could be anywhere. This is a weird card. I never see anybody like there's some weird cards that I just really like that I'm just like, oh, this is a lot of fun. We do have an ad break coming up in 2.5 minutes. I appreciate anybody who sits through the ads. This is basically my job right now, so I appreciate it. Brings a little bit of money in so that I can actually upgrade the things that I would like to upgrade. I would like to get more stuff out there, but unfortunately, it is just me operating the wonderful Blunder Dome, which is built on the... It's built of magic cards, the Blunder Dome is. The Blunder Dome could be made of magic cards. It's a very possible thing. The amount of magic cards I have, I probably could build a house of cards. Like, literally a house of cards. Oh my god, these are 2 different overwhelming. I actually won with this card the other day. Tom was just like, oh, I guess I'm dead. I was like, all my creatures are getting +12, +12. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I smooshy you. So this is the card that is weird. I'm going to leave it up because it's also permeating is a weird word. It literally has the word meat in it, which is weird. Man, I want to know more about the Meat Hook Massacre. I'll talk about that when I get back. I can talk about anything I want. I am going to go on a kitty break here in a second. Permeating Mass is really super weird. Whenever it deals combat damage to a creature, that creature becomes a copy of Permeating Mass. So it becomes a 1/3 weird creature. I don't know. It's silly. I don't know what you would do with it to cause problems, but I'm sure there's something stupid you could do with it. Oh, Nantukus. You're silly. This one's actually pretty cool. He's got the tramples. Okay, break is going to start in 30 seconds. Thank you for sitting through if you do. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I will be back. I am going to go check on everybody, get a sip of energy drink to keep this girl going, because that's the only way she keeps on going. Yeah. Let's bring up this love-struck beast. He's so sad. He's in love, everybody. He's just in love. I'll be right back, everybody. It is cat break. Now it's a dog check. Cat break / dog check. Cat break, dog check. cat. You coming with me? Yeah, come on up. Come on up, little man. You're always welcome. How is everybody doing? Thanks for sitting through the break. I am back. I brought Batty Cat with me. He wanted some lovin', so I gave him some, and then he was like, I want some more of this, so he continued following me. This is my old man. He is my oldest. I call him Old Man Batty. His name is Batman. I actually didn't name him. He's always just been Batty. His nickname. He is a good little man. He was my first black cat. I have a lot of black cats. Oh my gosh. People. Oh my god. I have something I want to complain about. A surprise! So, somebody lost the guy across the street who's not very nice, the Trumper man. He, doesn't like me, will not talk to me, hates me. His car has FUs all over it and Trump stickers. But anyway, he lost his black kitten, so, and of course it was on Halloween, and I had heard him ask other people to keep an eye out, so I was keeping an eye out, because if I found it, I would definitely find it and give it to him, but it was like a year old, and I still haven't seen it. I don't know if he ended up finding it. I hope he did. As much as he might hate me, I don't want anybody to lose their babies. I don't know. I'm not a monster. I'm not a complete monster. I love you, Batty Cat. So I am Emmara, goddess of blunder, if you don't know. I talk a lot. Wonderful manic bipolarness. We are streaming until 2 o'clock, I do believe, because then we gotta go get ready to go vote. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I talk a lot. I'm a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. You may have seen me at some Magicons in my costumes or in my, with my puppets. You might have seen my Chocobo. You might have seen my Chandra. You might have seen my Tarmogoyf. You might have seen Stanley Stone working for the Blunderdome. He's always yelling and complaining. He's working on something, but he's a jerk right now. He's hanging out in a different part of the Blunderdome. That's not true. He's right back here. Somebody stepped on his eye, and I might have to actually repair him, which I'm not happy about that. Cats, did you move that? Ugh. Is that an angle? It's throwing me off. I feel like I'm in some kind of... I am in a weird Dr. Seuss house. My house is really weirdly designed. Like, it was made in, 1915, I think. 1912, I don't know. I forget what my partner told me. Might have been 1909. I don't know. It's a very old house. All the houses around here are. They're all kind of have the same design, most of them over here by the lake. Which is next to our, Purina plant over there. We have an ice cream factory, and we have a dead power plant. We have so many awesome things here. We don't. Some things are silly and dumb. Batty Cat, I love you so much. You're such a foofy little guy. He's so soft. He's just a soft little man. Yeah. I love you. You can sit on my lap. That's fine. You can sit wherever you want, Batty Cat. You can do whatever you want. You're the oldest and the most wonderfulest kitty. You're my lap cat. And then my cuddler. Our German Shepherd and him were best friends. When he passed, Patty was so sad. Like, it was who he used to cuddle with and love. And then he just started cuddling with us instead. Which is probably not as cool as the dog. The dog was pretty cool. So now he's just a people cat. Weaver of Harmony is really cool. I should use that in, I should make another version of my summoning deck with Final Fantasy stuff, but with magic stuff. It's an idea. There's an idea, little bat. And Patty's like, I don't care what you're doing. It's like, I give no craps about what you're doing as long as you pet me. You do that. I am also one of your Magic the Gathering ambassadors for Avatar The Last Airbender. I have been an ambassador for a couple of sets. You might have seen me around. I'm a big fan of Chaos in Magic. I am a big fan of Plane Chase and Arch Enemy, and a lot of times that's what we do on my streams. I forgot that I was talking about Megan Infinite Tokens non-fundraiser this coming weekend, and then I just trailed off somewhere. That's happening on the 8th and the 9th from 12 to 12. We're doing 2-hour games. A whole bunch of us that work the booth and helped out are also hosting games with other friends. We will have giveaways. I need to actually go. I know I've said this for like 2 weeks that I need to talk to Alex and actually find out. I don't know how. I imagine he's been posting things. I haven't been on the internet. I don't have time to be on the internet. I don't know how people just sit there on the internet all day. I guess I could be on the internet right now. I guess I am on the internet. Oh crap, I'm streaming. Okay. Now we're just getting technical. I love Birthday Massacre. It's one of my favoriteest bands. They're very super awesome. I've gotten to hang out with them a couple of times. They were always good to me. I missed their last concert when they came through, and I couldn't go to Toronto, so I've seen them in Toronto. That's their hometown, and it's always an amazing show. I've gotten to do a lot of amazing things in my life. A lot of cool stuff. Sometimes, this gives a creature +20/+20. That's silly. That's just silly. Nine Inch Nails will be in Hamilton on February 18th. Cool. I won't be. Did their new album come out yet? No. Got excited for a second. It does not come out yet. Albums. Show all. This was such a good album. I listened to it for the first time in like 20 years. And I was like, I really like this album. I was like, God damn it. I miss this. I do love this. This album was really good too. God damn it. It's not that there's a bad thing. I just miss it. You know, Tom. Doesn't come to my streams anymore. Tom used to come to my streams. Now Tom is just doing whatever Tom is doing. I don't know what Tom is doing. I see Tom on Thursdays. I hear from Tom on Thursdays most of the time. He's the only human being that I interact with besides Heather. Like, on an occasional basis. This was one of my favorite secret layers. It was really fun. It was Wizard of Barge, who's now like huge with magic stuff. It's a really cool secret layer. I had an ooze deck. I hate oozes though. Maybe I'll rebuild it at some point. Patty, I love you so much. You're so soft. He's like, I know, Mama. Oath of Nisa I used for a long time because it was really good for like my Super Friends deck. I still use it in Super Friends decks. Man, your battle. This Master of the Hunt is really cool looking. I don't know what world this is, but it's pretty cool. It's got like a cool. Maybe that's a Kamigawa. I would like to know. It's cool. I don't have a wolf deck. Maybe I should make a wolf deck. But then I want to put. I don't like wolves and dogs are different things. Patty, did you walk all the way around to do that? It jumped off my lap, went up there, walked in a giant circle, and then jumped down back behind me. It's like I'm taking the long way around. I love that cat so much. He is a delightful little guy. Usually in the evening, he just sits on my lap while I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Collective voyage. Gee whiz. Elves. Do I even have an elf deck anymore? I feel like I took it apart. It was Lathril. It just does the things. Elves do all the things. Humans do all the things. Dragons do all the things. I think they need to all have something lean into some other mechanic or some kind of thing that limits them, but also gives them something that they're good at, so that they're different. I don't know, because they're not different right now. I mean, some of them have nastier abilities or do more vampire-y or dragon-y things. This is really cool art. Chris Rain does really cool art. Cultivate. Is that anthology? I wasn't sure if that was a. I have some of the original Plane Chase decks, but then I have the anthology as well, so like, I'm always trying to. I really wish I could get my hands on the Plane Chase cards that they have at Magic Cons. I have one set of them, as I was wondrously gifted a Black Lotus Pass, and that's the only way you get to play the Unknown Plane Chase game. And that's the only way to get the Plane Chase cards. And bums me out. I don't like paywalls getting in the way of things that I love. I will never be a rich human being. I would like to enjoy these cardboard cards that say words. And I imagine not everybody wants their cards, but I imagine everybody who doesn't want them tries to sell them for crazy prices, so it's probably also a thing. Ah man, we almost finished another stack. I just want to make sure there's nothing else that is... That's a lot of original Kodama's Reaches. Kodamo's Reaches? Kodamanos? Deliver 2 lands in 30 minutes or less, or your lands are free. I don't know. Frontier Siege. Let's see here. So, this is my Magic collection. I've been slowly adding it to Marksfield and putting things in order as I go. And slowly getting everything to where it needs to be, so I have everything in order so I can build decks faster. Also, so that I know what I have, if people want to trade, or if I'm like, hey, I need this. This is what I have. I love trading cards. That's what... This used to be a trading card game. Some of us love trading. I love looking through people's binders. I just like to look at cards. So like, every once in a while, when I get to buy somebody's collection or see somebody's collection, I just like going and looking through and seeing what people have, what they've collected. There's so many cards that it's just, yeah, you never know what cool stuff you might see that you forgot about, or that's one of the reasons why I don't mind doing this. It keeps my brain going, and like I can do it at my own pace. Part of me kinda would like to put this in the deck I just built. I still need a couple cards. Oh, Kindred Summons. You are... I figured Kindred Summons was actually worth something. Oh, Magic. I love you so much. I am excited that I get to play some Magic this weekend. I do get to play some Magic tomorrow with the Breakfast Club. If you don't know what we do, occasionally on Wednesdays, because I've effed up our schedule for the last 3 weeks, hopefully we get our games going back up tomorrow. That is the plan. Excited to hopefully build a fun theme deck. And then that's usually at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We usually play on Magic Online and usually stream from each of our accounts, so you can find us anywhere. We're just all sharing, doing the Twitch share thing. So we share our chat and everything so everybody can talk to each other. So if somebody is in a different chat, or if they want to support one of us specifically, they can be there, but they can also participate with our other people and fans in other places. So it's pretty cool. That's every Wednesday at 10 p.m., or mostly every Wednesday at 10 p.m. when Emmara shows up. These are my original Kodama's Reaches. Beep, beep. We also play Magic at my kitchen table next to me, which is not technically my kitchen anymore. It used to be my kitchen. Where me and Tom play live Magic, and we usually just play our one-on-one style with our commander decks, which sometimes, like, we're pretty good about. Okay, this is not good for non-multiplayer, or this is just not gonna work. Like, a goad deck is not super great. I mean, it still does things. I mean, you can force people to attack, but sometimes you don't want that, and you want them to attack other people, so, like, certain decks just don't work out well. But anyway, me and Tom play one-on-one. Tomedy, if you want to find him, he is usually my partner in crime. He usually is my handler, keeps track of my things, holds my stuff while I'm in my cosplays or with my puppets. He is usually with me doing those things, so you might see him every once in a while doing those things. This was just Dominaria, right? 168, yeah. This is one of the cooler starts. Mouth feed. Mouth to feed? I don't know, there's usually the same word in between everything. Mouth to feed or mouth. I guess that's probably right. I don't know. I don't know what else it would be. Anyway, we usually start playing about 6 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays, usually on here, on the Twitch and the YouTubes. And you can find us on any of those. If you want to give us a follow, that is always appreciated. We just hang out, make friends, chit-chat. This is what we do here. We're just having a good time doing the things we enjoy doing. What else do we got going on? As I said, on the 8th and 9th, we have Megan Infinite Tokens non-charity stream. There will be 6 games each day, just hanging out and supporting and chatting with us. That means the world. We don't care whether or not you can donate or not. We just appreciate the support and letting people know that you care about them. That is really all you can do sometimes. I don't know why this sounds like it's a live album. Is it? Oh, it is. It's really weird that they put out a live album like 2 albums in. I'm overthinking that. Anyway, let's bring this back up. We are slowly, usually every day when my partner is at her work. This is my work. I stream, I chit-chat, I hang out. We talk about magic a lot. Especially since this is what I'm doing. God, I hate elves so much. And then we're gonna get more elves when we go to Lorwyn. Elves. But maybe we won't get as many elves. Maybe we'll get cooler things. They're such jerks. Oh my god, spells Lorwyn like, normal elves aren't jerks for the most part, I don't think. But Lorwyn elves are not great. They're not great at all. This is a stupid card. It's never been reprinted. Whenever an enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds green mana to his mana pool equal to each elf in play. It doesn't care who has elves. And elves love amassing elves. I love that, and I hate that at the same time. I mean, if I ever rebuild, or if I do find that I do have an elf deck, I would definitely put that in there. That's stupid. I mean, I would need something to spend all my mana on. I guess I could spend it on my elves getting +2/+2 and gaining Death Touch. That's a thing. I would accept this. I gotta remember, I gotta get off here at 2. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Even if you're not hanging out, if you're just lurking, if you watch this later on the YouTubes or on the Twitches, I appreciate it. It all helps. I know I'm not super interesting or cool, so. But I am always looking for new magic friends, so. And I am pretty awesome sometimes. Oh my god, this is so many elves. I hate this. 6, 7, 8. 8 of them? There's so many of them. They're $3 a piece? Yeah! 8-year-old me, you just made $23. Woohoo! It's so stupid. Those are all my original Find Horde elves. From my millions of packs of Ice Age I opened. So stupid. $2.99. They were worth like 10 cents when I was a kid. I just had to wait like 30-something years. See? See, kids? Just wait a really, really long time. Yarvo, you are a giant and you are a noble. We are going to get giants in Lorwyn, so you guys, if you need some giants, better get on the giant train before it happens. We do have a break in 4 minutes. I am going to get up and grab something to eat as I am slightly famished. I kind of feel like I'm going to pass out, and that's the last thing we need, right? I don't need more problems. I do not need to pass out on ground. Do not want to pass out on ground. I like Deathcap Cultivator. I used them in my deck in Standard at the time. I still wasn't playing Commander at that point in time. Like, so weird. I bought Commander decks. I bought all the Commander decks whenever they came out. They were one of my favorite products, but I didn't have anybody to play with, so I didn't have anybody to play Magic with at the time. So we've had LGSs, and we go through spurts where we have one for like 3 years, and then we lose it. And it's usually 1 or 2 years, and then it goes away, and then we have no store. We're back at that point in time. I've had 4 stores in like the area that we live in, and it really bums me out. So now we have no store again. Emmara's just sitting around, sad. So nobody has anywhere to play Magic again. And probably all of us will break up and never see each other ever again. That's usually what happens. I do believe I was taking this apart, and I think it is. Oh, there's some cool cards. I forgot about Astral Drift. Ikoria had a lot of really cool cards. I want to go back to Ikoria. I should rebuild this. You know what? I'm gonna use this as a base for building a cycling deck. I don't have a cycling deck, and I've meant to build one, or just one that's based off of cycling. I think that is gonna be it. Okay, we're almost done with this box. We're almost done with this box. And then we'll have 2 boxes done, everybody. I'll be so proud of myself. We are 1 minute from me going and probably eating a meat stick. That's probably what's happening. My partner is going to dinner tonight with her friend, so I don't know what I'm doing. I might be playing video games. I might be recording some videos that I need to re-record because I messed them up. So upset about it. I'm very excited about getting new fairies. They're so cool. Fairies are my second favorite kindred group, so Lorwyn, very excited about it. I'm very excited that I got a bunch of new cards for my Narset deck. My Narset deck is one of my favorite decks. What the heck did we just spell over here? This is not even words. I mean, it's not really a word anyway, but it's even less of a word when I'm spelling it, apparently. This must have been the Assassin deck that came out. Okay, it's about 30 seconds. Thank you for sitting through breaks. I appreciate it. It all helps go back to the channel and me making content. I appreciate you. It helps me build my puppets. It helps me build my costumes. I appreciate you all, and I will be right back. I'm gonna write meat stick time. Is that what I write? Meat time now. It's even weirder than break time. This is meat time. You know. You know how it is. Meat time. Meat time. Guys, do you have to knock everything off of things? Make my red color on? cat. Meat time. That's what I said. What's happening, everybody? It's Emmara. Yeah, it's a blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet, and I am back from my meat time. Meat time has happened. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I also am a cosplayer slash puppeteer. You might have seen some of my stuff at Magic Cons. I am a big fan of Magic. If you didn't know, I am 30 years in. At this point, I'm just here until I'm dead. I guess I'm playing Magic until I'm dead. I guess that's what's happening. I've already made it this far at this point. I mean, it would just be silly to stop. I think it would just be dumb of me. What else am I gonna do, right? Plus, it keeps my brain going. It'll keep my brain nimble when I get old, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to remember how to do all the electronic stuff in our house for my partner, because she is already in old lady mode. Like, she just refuses to learn new things. She's just out. Watch her come home early, and I'm just sitting here talking smack. Not talking smack. She literally refuses to learn new things. Which is not completely true, because she's learning sign language, but she doesn't want to know how to operate the television. I've come home where she's just like, I'm like, oh, you're not watching your game? She's like, I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, you just click the power button. So I was like, I don't understand. What are you talking about? You don't know what to do. Love you, honey. She's watching, which I know she's not. Nobody watches my programs, not even the people that I love. I know. uh, That's the one thing, is I never know whether or not I'm doing well or good. Nobody tells me whether or not they like anything I do. Like, I'm just off doing my own thing. And part of me is like, yeah, whatever, I don't really care. I'm just gonna keep doing my own thing. Nobody talks to me or tells me anything. I'm just gonna keep doing what I want to do. Huzzah! And you know what? That system works really well. I love my system. I do the things I like, and that way you can tell that I actually like the things. I don't know. I'm not good at faking things. If I don't like something, I'll just be like, "Bah, I don't like this thing." And then I'll just knock it over. And then I threw it on the ground. You want to know why? Because I am an adult. And you know what adults can do? Throw shit on the ground if they want to. That's occasionally what happens. Oh, I gotta go see what they showed today. See if I can talk about my deck shit. I just keep waiting. I'm like, okay, maybe they talked about, maybe they showed what I'm building. Nope. I just gotta wait until tomorrow. I guess. I don't know who's previewing anything and when things are previewing. I usually just use Scryfall just to make sure that it's been actually previewed properly. I don't want to take away anybody's preview card. I don't want to get in trouble. Man, Death Guard, you are so cool. Somehow we missed the whole entire backside of this guy's backpack. Part of me kind of is like, do we just paint it a different color? I don't know. Man, I don't want to go vote. Mainly just because I don't want to go outside and I don't want to deal with people. Most of the time, we don't have any issues. I don't like going to a different place. I've been going to the same place for like 8 years. Don't like change. Don't change it up on me. I can't do new things. That's not for me. I'm old. Don't move my polling place. I'll never find it. There we go. Aha! We finished another guy. We're getting there, everybody. I'm excited. Because the red looks so good when you start getting the red on. I mistakenly tried to start putting the red on before I got all the brass on something. That wasn't smart. That was a bad idea. How did I completely forget to paint that? What the hell was I doing? At some point, sometimes I just do a terrible job painting. Like, what was I doing? I just, like, painted half this thing and then just decided not to finish. Seems dumb. Unimpressing myself. I don't know if I'm going to run out of paint again. I don't want to run out of paint, everybody. If I run out of paint, then I have to go places again. It wasn't bad when I could just go 8 minutes and then another 8 minutes. Now I gotta go 45 minutes and then go another 45 minutes. And that's only if I don't run into crappy traffic, depending on what time I go, because if there's a football game, I'm like, are these football people going to get in my way and make me be in a traffic jam? I don't like traffic jams. I never go out on Sundays if there's a game at the stadium. It is a nightmare. It's a nightmarish hellscape of drunks just hanging out in a parking lot, shouting and being loud. It's really weird. I know that's not what everybody's doing, but a good portion of people are just hanging out and drinking. Which doesn't make me feel super safe. Like, I wonder how many accidents there are after football games. Because I imagine most people stay and get not drunk, but I imagine a lot of people just go and they're like, I'm fine, I'll just drive home, which makes me really super sad. Don't do that, people. It's not a good. It's not a good. Makes me sad. Life is already sad enough. Don't make it sadder. Like, drinking and driving is something that does not impress me. I've known too many people hurt by such things. Don't do it. That's what you get by Emmara's advice column here. Don't do dumb things. Please don't do the dumb things. I don't know what color we're actually making this gun afterwards. I left the color open here. We'll probably do like a... I haven't figured out what silver color we're using it for some of the pieces or some of the equipment. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Stuff I'm still thinking on. So Arc Raiders is pretty great. If anybody wants to play Arc Raiders with me. Nobody ever wants to play games with me. I'm on my Xbox all the time. Sometimes I don't want to play games with people, so I understand. Sometimes I just want to play single player, just do things by myself. Especially since sometimes all I do is talk, but this is manic me. That's in an okay, positive mood. But if I get into manic roller coaster downfall, yeah, it is the opposite of this. To a point that is not great. Complete and utter despair. I'm gonna get me some of that despair. Woo! I'm ridiculous, people. No, it was my partner's birth minute. I love my partner. Wish I got to see her more often. We don't do anything together anymore. We used to have hobbies that we shared. I mean, we used to play Magic together. We don't do that. Don't do that anymore. So I do miss that. I mean, I did get her Magic collection out of the deal because she quit playing Magic, so... So that was pretty cool. But then I had nobody to play Magic with, so that kinda... Yeah. That was back during Kamigawa Betrayers, I think she quit. All of my life is just based upon the time frames of Magic sets. That's how I figure everything out. I'm like, this is when this happened. It happened during Odyssey. Timothy got married then. I don't know anybody named Timothy. I don't know. I don't know anybody. No, it makes me sad as I will never get to be myself at a wedding ever. And that kind of bums me out. I was in weddings, but not as me. Done lots of stuff not as myself. Never had a prom. Never went to a dance. I didn't do a lot of things that normal people did or do. But then I did a lot of weird things that people don't do, so I don't know. Had a weird, weird existence. Done a lot of weird stuff. I was a model in Japan for a couple of years. That was an interesting job. Worked with the military for a little while as an inventory person. That was probably very strange as I was a 16-year-old kid. You know, 16-year-old kids work in military warehouses all the time. That's a thing that happens. I had the codes to get indoors and deliver things to people, and they would take extra long lunches because they knew I was there. And I was like, whatever, you want to go to the gym? Go to the gym. I don't care. Get paid. Get paid and not do anything. Make this 16-year-old kid do your job for you. They were the first people who introduced me to chicken wings. It's funny, I was a 16-year-old kid hanging out with like these 20-year-old airmen. So this is weird. Like, technically, they're all still just kids. I always kind of wonder what happened to a bunch of them. I didn't really. Yeah, there was no internet. Well, there was internet, but there wasn't like social networks to keep track of each other back in the day. So I didn't have a lot of friends anyway. And then we moved every 2 or 3 years, so like just basically lost your friends every 2 to 3 years. and all of us were just used to that happening, so it's not like we were. And a lot of times, and it's not like we were lined up or all arrived at the same time either. So sometimes some of us were gone much faster than the 2 to 3 years. A lot of our friends head for a year or so and then get taken away. A wonderful military lifestyle. Like, constantly moving. I guess at least now, like, kids can keep track. They can follow each other on Instagram or whatever and still keep in touch with their friends that they've made on these other bases and around the world. Like, that's what I wish I got to do. I found, like, one of my friends. He still exists. He plays Magic. He's still cool. It was nice just to see somebody from my past, because I don't really have anybody. I mean, I have the people that I've met around here in the last 20 years. Ugh. My God, I've been here for 20 years. I like the food. I like that I'm near Canada. Just in case I ever have to run to Canada. I like that it's so close. Let's see here. I think we got most of the rust color on here in the brass. We're getting there. I'm very excited that we're getting close to being done and getting to start the red. And then we'll be because that'll be the third color, and they're gonna look great. Maybe someday we'll get to a fourth color. That'll be super exciting. Okay, I think I got almost everything. I have terrible lighting for my modeling. I just have terrible lights. At some point, maybe when the Blender Dome makes enough money, we'll buy some new lighting. We'll buy a new lighting system so I can see my models properly. Okay, so we got a half an hour until I gotta go and get ready to go out and about in the world. So, we're going to add some more cars to Moxfield. Pew, pew. So, what is happening, everybody? I am Emmara Blunter. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet occasionally. I'm going to see me at some of the Magic Cons as a feature creator. You might have seen my puppets or my cosplays at Magic Cons, as well as Magic Fests and Commander Sealed for the last 4 years. I love Commander Sealed. It's one of my favorite things. It will be being announced here soon. We made over $100,000 last time for the Trevor Project and for Trans Lifeline. And those are things that definitely need that help right now. So I am always amazed that the Magic community comes together and does amazing things when they do. Anyway, those are the words I have to say about that. I am also one of your Avatar The Last Airbender ambassadors. My brain was just like, what is the word that you are looking for? Something? I don't know. But I'm very excited about Avatar. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the previews, but I want to talk about it. Nobody comes on here to talk about Avatar with me, and that makes me sad. I do have a bunch of videos that need to go. My videos, some of them are I can't put out yet. I should have edited. The ones that were supposed to be out yesterday and today got all messed up, and they needed a whole bunch of re-records, and I was just like, this is just stupid. It was like, we're gonna it was gonna be too much work. I was like, this isn't happening. I was like, we'll just record everything again. And I don't write what I do, so like it's just made up on the fly. So now I have to completely redo my videos and make them up as I go. Oh, Rogue's Passage, you beautiful thing. Oh, a watery grave. That'll be going in Azula. So I am very excited. I can talk about some of the decks that I'm building. I am building Azula. She is a Grixis princess. I must celebrate her. She is also horrible. I hate her. She makes me angry. But what are we going to do about that? I am excited that we're going to be getting a whole bunch of new fairies here in Lorwyn. Yeah. So my Azula deck, we're obviously going with a firebending approach. It's a lot of Rakdos cards. It's a lot of Grixis cards. We're going with sacrificing. We're going with a lot of fun stuff. I'm trying to make it as much avatar cards as I possibly can. That's what I like to do with my theme decks. And especially as an ambassador, I want to show off the cards and show how cool they are, because there's some really cool stuff that I'm very excited to see it play. And whenever I do get an ambassadorship, I do like to just build decks out of the cards that I've been gifted. And I usually keep those decks together forever, because they mean something to me. They were something I accomplished. And I always have to say this every time, but thank you all. Without you all, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So I would not have accomplished nearly as much as I have without you. I am very grateful. Oh my gosh. This is never gonna end. This was definitely the Zendikar deck. I feel like I took it apart a while ago. Sometimes so stupid that I could see a stack of cards and be like, this is what this was. This was this thing before I took it apart. Man, I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. Heather's going to dinner. I don't know where she's going to dinner. We have this. I want to go to Fred's. We have this barbecue place downtown, and makes delicious barbecue. Arcane Signet, you can go over there. It's Una. I hope we do get a new Una. I am excited. I only have some Lorwyn cards. I only got a couple packs. I didn't get to experience the set. So I'm excited to get to experience the world for the first time, technically. I mean, I've had lots of reprints and sets and stuff, but her new cards and Modern Horizon sets and stuff. You, sir, are an ally. Zulaport Cutthroat. Welcome to the team. I've been looking for more allies. If you couldn't tell. I am not looking for more rogues. Sig! Sig might get reprinted, maybe. I wonder if they'll do reprints of the... Should do storybook ones for... Even though that's more an Eldraine thing. But Lorwyn and Eldraine are very close to each other. They're very similar worlds, I feel. They could be the same places if they wanted to be. They could be connected to each other. I might might be slightly the same. I almost feel like if Lorwyn would have come back and would have been popular enough to come back beforehand, it probably would have been Eldraine stuff just added to it. Mind Funeral is kind of stupid. Too bad I can't use it on myself. Just sitting here staring at this card. I'm like, am I gonna use this for something? I'm like, maybe? I am. I am gonna use it for something. As Emmara does. That's a guild kit. The guild kit doesn't have the right symbol on Moxfield, so it never comes up properly. It's silly. I guess I could mention it. I just don't. Arcades. I had a deck of you. I imagine this is probably... Nope, it's not. I should make it... I mean, there's some silly things in Avatar that would be pretty great with this. I mean, that it makes it actually pretty terrifying. 2, 5, 18. Etched foil, Derevi. A Derevi, you jerkface. Being a jerk all the time. Derevi is never not a jerk. Even when he's not doing anything, like, super terrible, he's still doing something terrible. Like, just like, yeah, like, he is not great. If he comes out, you're just like, it's like, what do they plan on doing with him? They're gonna do stupid things with him? Probably. Most of the time, that is what happens with him. She's an avatar. I keep finding avatars. So I'm like, I mean, just make. I think that there might be enough avatars that do cool avatar things that I can make a whole avatar deck finally that does something silly. I mean, it's gonna have to be Aang, 5 color, but that means I'm gonna have to get 2 5-color Aangs. God damn it. Aang. I do need to check something. I do gotta go look up the prices of 2 Lego sets that I just keep forgetting to do. I'm sorry, Hobbs. I know you're not watching either, but just so you know, I just forget things all the time. So many things going on all the time, but I'm just like, I get very, very distracted. That fun ADHD brain. It's always just going all the time. Kadara, Caller of the Small, is fun. She makes rabbit tokens. Man, I always have to say that if freaking Baldur's Gate would have come out on time, the game, at the same time that the set came out, the set would have done so much better. And now the boxes are super expensive. Elvira. Oh, Byra. She is pretty cool. She's very simple and just does the things. That's the terrible thing, is I'm going to have to make room for more fairy stuff in my fairy deck. Or maybe I just make a second fairy deck. I love fairies. They make me happy. I'm not like a person who collects fairies. I just like fairies in the Magic universe. I don't know. They did fun things, and I used to use them in Modern for a while. I think that's maybe why I have such a love for them, because I did play them in Modern for a while, and it was definitely a theme deck, but also badass. These are the weird textured foils. They're weird. The Lady of Otaria is dwarves. Still not enough good dwarves to make this worthwhile, but at some point, I have faith that she will become useful. I am gonna get up for a quick second. We are almost done for the day. I gotta go at 2. I might come back on later. I probably should actually accomplish things. I got some work. I gotta get that. Hopefully my iPencil is actually charging properly. We have 30 seconds until break. Thank you for sitting through the breaks. I always appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all those things. Thanks for watching my program of me hanging out and rambling, if you're watching it on the YouTubes. Let's see here. Let's do that. 29. Do that. And I will be right back, folks. Meet time. Meet time. Just what I say. Meet time. He's just so poopy. I'm back, everybody. I know it's still break time. but you can hear me, I do believe, on... Don't think there's ads on the YouTube. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube works. We are still adding cards. Will we ever not be adding cards? Maybe? Maybe we finish at some point? Maybe that's the thing that happens? I don't know. I don't think it ever ends. I'll probably buy more cards at some point, and then I'll have to enter more cards in. It's never gonna end. Can hear Emmara go insane when she realizes she's never going to accomplish this. She shall never finish all of the magic cards. That it shall go forever and ever. Welcome back, everybody. It's Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. We're here for another 13 minutes. We're going to see how many more cards we can get entered into my Mox field. I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Sometimes I'm just hanging out here doing magic things, talking about magic. Occasionally we're painting miniatures. This is the Magical Miniature Morning with Emmara, which is, this is my morning. I don't sleep. That's probably because I just can't ever get, I don't sleep. If I'm not doing this, I'm probably doing other things. Hey, Shannable, what is going on? I am just here rambling. Oh, sweet. I need materials right now, so I actually need to get to Michael's so I can get some stuff for puppet stuff. I've been slack-assing. I just don't want to go anywhere. If I go places, I'll spend money that I don't have. So I'm just like... I'll go to Michael's and come out with 10 million things I didn't need for armor that I need to make months from now. Oh, sweet. I should see if our Michael's has, like, classes and things. Like, I don't know anything that goes on in our town. I don't think we have anything that goes on in our city. I mean, maybe over in Fredonia, like, our two cities are kind of connected together. It's kind of like Eagleton and Pawnee on Parks and Recs. We're Pawnee. And I think they do things. I assume that there's places somewhere that I don't know about. Like, it's a college town, Fredonia is, so it's just mainly, like, bars. Which is great when you're younger. Like, I used to go to the bars all the time. They were right there, and I could walk up the hill to my house after I got drunk. It was like, it's great. So, like, I can walk down the hill if I wanted to go drink and hang out with people. If I wanted to go home, I would just walk back up the hill. Like, I didn't have to worry about drinking and driving or anything like that. I was like... But we go through businesses so fast. Like we just lost our card store again. We've had so many card stores. So many card stores. I might put this kitty in my deck. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with toughness less than the number of basic land types among... It's weird. It's not great. He's a cat warrior. I just like that he's a cat. He's not that great of a cat, though. Ugh. I gotta... At 2 o'clock, unfortunately, I have to head out of here because I gotta go and get ready to go vote. I told my partner I would be ready when she got home, so... And that way I don't have to walk to the polling place. So I was like, okay, I didn't want to walk to the polling place anyway. It was not on my list of things I would like to do. They moved our polling place, which really pisses me off. Like, it was right across the street. It was in our area, and now it's way down there. And I'm like, really? That's dumb. Emmara doesn't want to walk extra places, even though it's over by Tim Hortons, so I might go get something delicious along over there. I don't know what delicious things they have right now. When Tim Hortons has freaking Nutella, it's magical. They have these, they do Nutella croissants, and they do Nutella donuts, and Nutella cookies, and Nutella ice caps. Okay, apparently, I'm just hungry. Oh, is it pumpkin spice time? Oh God, I love pumpkin spice. We have so many different pumpkin spice things, and if like Heather finds something that is new pumpkin spice that we haven't tried, she'll just buy it no matter what. So, like the top of our refrigerator is just filled with like pumpkin spice cookies and cupcakes and whatever other weird random pumpkin spice things we found. I love pumpkin spice Pop Tarts. Or their pumpkin pie. They're magnificent. Ugh, I love pumpkin like cookies. I saw that we had pumpkin spice cookies at our our supermarket Tops down here. I can never remember how far Tops and other businesses go into other states. I love pumpkin spice. I get very I buy extra boxes of the pumpkin pie Pop Tarts during this year just so that I have more. Yes, I am a child. I still eat Pop Tarts every morning because they're super easy to just open and eat and do what I need to do. Like I can continue working on things and just put the Pop Tart in my mouth, and I just move it around with my lips as I use my hands for other things. I'm insane, Shannibal. Don't mind me. I gotta save time. I need all the time that I possibly can get. Don't have time to eat. I don't know how often I just put things in my mouth and walk around. Man, I love eggs. Heather makes some delicious eggs. I would eat eggs every day. There's certain things that I could eat every day. And I say that, and people will be like, you'll get tired of it eventually, but I don't know. That's funny. It's like we're holding this message. Nightbot, you calm down. You calm yourself, Nightbot. Me and Nightbot haven't fought in a long time. Ugh, man. I wish I ate more. Like, I eat breakfast for dinner more often than not if I eat breakfast. And I love breakfast. Like, ugh. It's just I don't want to wake up and make breakfast. Like, I wake up and I'm not a morning person. I was already up super late. Like, I didn't get very much sleep. So, morning Emmara is a grumpy Emmara. You remember that. Nightbot hates housewives. Sounds right. Nightbot's just a jerk, just in general, most of the time. This one time, he just kept banning all sorts of weird stuff, and then I didn't realize I had it, so that he was just, like, stopping people from talking. I was like, stop it. I was like, what did I click on here? Stop it. I'm surprised he is not an AI by now and does even stupider things. I mean, he can't do the stupid things without me causing the stupid things to happen, so I guess it's partially my fault, but I'm gonna blame Nightbot for most of it. I am excited about Strixhaven. I didn't put in a big thing for Strixhaven just because I know there's a lot of people who are very excited about it, and I don't want to take somebody else's spot. That's would be more excited and better suited for it, I guess is what my thing is. Like, I don't want to, I don't know, like, I'm never gonna be a famous Magic content creator or anything. I just enjoy hanging out with my friends and playing Magic. And when I get to do extra stuff, it's super awesome. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very excited about Lorwyn. I'm very excited about Lorwyn for the fact that I just didn't get to participate during it. So, like, it's a plane I haven't been to, and I get excited for planes I haven't been to. Like, I would love to go to Alara at some point, because that's another place I didn't actually get to play during that time period. Like, I bought, I think, 2 starters during Lorwyn, at least that time period. Don't remember if they were Morningtide or Shadowmoor or if it was Lorwyn. I know I have the boxes upstairs somewhere. But anyway, I didn't get to play during that time period, and I love fairies. They were my favorite of the kindred groups before cats until I fell in love with kitties, and then I was like, I'm all cats here. But fairies are still my fairy deck is super pimped out. It's one of my favorite decks, and now I'm gonna get more new fairies, and I'm gonna have to make room for new fairies. Ugh. I'm excited because also there won't be very many humans unless they use the omen paths. So no humans. I deal with enough of those in the real world. I don't need humans in my magic planes. Back when I was probably like a decade ago, there was a whole entire thing Mark Rosewater was talking about how they don't like to create planes, or they think that planes don't do well if they don't have humans on them because Lorwyn didn't do well. And I think it was more that it just the community wasn't ready for it yet. Like there wasn't people who were into all these things that we're into now. Like it's okay to be a nerd and play games and be into those things. Plus, the Magic community was completely different at that point in time too. I don't know. There was a lot of weird things going on back in the day. A lot of things that affected, like Kamigawa. Like, oh my god, I only have a minute left before I gotta go get ready. Thank you for hanging out with me, Hannibal. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna hopefully get back on here at some point. I gotta I gotta go re-record some videos that I messed up yesterday, so I'm not happy about that. And since I just make up my videos, I gotta remake up my whole entire video. I guess I need writers. Damn it. That's a lot of work. Oh, is it tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Oh, Wednesday? I got to go to the market thing when I went to PAX last time. There was a market thing outside of the Reading Market, and I had got there early, so everybody else was still traveling, so I just was walking around Philly. They had like a Christmas market. I understand that, Shadowball. I understand that. I procrastinated making a bunch of videos until yesterday and then messed them all up. And then was like, oh, well, I guess I gotta redo all these videos. Damn it. That's so stupid. I hate it. I hate editing stuff. And yeah, the Christmas Village is really cool. Like, there's a lot of things in Philly that I like. I really wish we were having more conventions there. And I really wish I was going to PAX. If I had the money, I would go. I have the time. I just don't have the income at the moment. And that's why it's like I'm saving up for Vegas and crap. Vegas, I'm probably just gonna drive across. Again, me and Tom, we're just gonna probably stop and visit my brother in Texas as much as I really never want to go to Texas again. It's where I was born. I don't want to go back there. Awesome. I get a media badge every year. I have a media badge right now for and for PAX. Like, I'm still on all the media lists, so I still get all this stuff from all these developers, game developers and stuff, emails and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay. They're like, "Hey, are you still coming?" I'm like, "Oh, I would like to." I don't know why I get a media badge. I don't know if I just signed up for the wrong badge like a couple of years ago, and then they just keep sending me that one. I'm like, okay. I mean, technically, this is media in a way. Are you working at PAX? Or are you? PAX is a lot of fun. I am a big fan of other games as well, so like I feel like playing other games helps you play Magic as well. Okay, let me get going here. Thanks for hanging out, though. I appreciate it. I might be playing some games later. I've been playing Arc Raiders, which is taking up my extra time. This has really cool art. I might put this in Azula. Oh, cool. You guys have a lot of good food down there. Yeah. Me and the Reading Market want to just be best friends. This artwork is really cool. I love all the glowing and stuff. I love magic art. Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking if I don't go. uh, Hopefully I can get some more painting done today too. I have a lot of things I want to do. After I finish voting, I can figure out what I'm doing for the rest of the day. This must have... Oh, this was my night deck. It's funny, I keep finding decks and I'm like, what is this that I took apart? Socrates. He's got a weird ability. This is a lot of weird stuff. That's a lot of snow-covered lands. What is happening here? Oh my gosh. My boxes are in disarray, Shanable. Disarray. uh, okie dokie. I'm gonna head out. You take care of yourselves. Hearts. And have a good time if I don't, and have a good sale if I don't see you or hear from you. I keep missing I haven't been going on my phone, so I keep missing Discord messages. I need to go plug my phone in. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. Off I go. Take care. Appa